Kermit the Frog commented hi.
It's already there.
Crap, I don't get my quote. You got that.
Whew, I made it. Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I was doing a mad dash just a moment ago because I didn't have everything on my desk prepared this morning. I was prepared, I just didn't have it. Anyway, long story, whatever. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Wake Up with Greg. Whew. I gotta catch my breath. I was running hard. Okay. Wake Up with Greg. That's what we're doing. Here I am. It's Friday. Friday. Good morning. Kermit the Frog is already in the house. Good morning, Kermit and Peyton. Sorry I've missed you. Hey, you're busy. You know, it happens. It's all good, brother. Love you. Glad you're here. Hey, let's get this party started, shall we? I got to figure out what I'm doing. I just kind of lost my mind there for a minute. So this is Wake Up with Greg. I am Greg Rosander, your host with Palin Music Center, and we are here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time in the USA to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. These are instruments that are available for you to purchase right now on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Today I've got a mixture of some oddities that you've probably seen them all on the show at least once, maybe, but they're all kind of different things that we don't usually show on the show, so yeah, that'll be something new, I guess. Tis the season for graduation. In fact, I'm heading up tomorrow, today actually, to my niece's graduation up in O'Fallon. My sweet niece Emily is graduating tomorrow, so we will go see her tomorrow and wish her well in her life beyond school, or high school anyway. And so all the gifts that I've got, all the instruments that I have here would make great gifts, great graduation gifts for the instrumentalists in your life. So yeah, we'll talk more about them each individually and share what's important about them. But so that's why we're here. My brother Max is on the line. Good to see you, Max. Thank you for letting me in my office today. My office was locked and I don't have a key. So that's why I was scrambling this morning. So all the transitions with the new moves, the new set, it's been chaos around here, folks, but we're getting through it and we're having fun and it's all gonna be great. It's gonna be better than great, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so yeah, what else do we need? You know, we're just gonna roll with it today. The things that I would like you to do for me is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the bell icon, hit your neighbor. No, don't hit your neighbor. Hit your brother, whatever. No, hugs not, What is it? Hugs, not drugs? I don't know. I am off the rails today, guys. I apologize. All right, so yeah, you know, we talked about all the stuff that you need to do. We're in the 1310s, it looks like, in the subscribers. So, you know, made a little jump from yesterday. Love that. So thank you so much. Share this with all your friends. Oh, Mom says no music this morning, but can hear me loud and clear. So not sure why you didn't hear my theme song, but you know, technical difficulties, those things happen. So anyway, you're probably tired of that theme song like I am. No, not really. Maybe I'll come up with a different theme song. Maybe after the 100th episode, we'll come up with a new theme song and have something new for you. 100th episode's coming up in a little over a month, kind of around my birthday time. So we'll talk about that later. All right, so I think I've got all the stuff out of the way, what we're doing, why we're here. We're here to share music, to share fun, to have some laughs, and yeah, do all of that. So got my write words to the song. Max, I can't write. Are you kidding me? Can barely even spell. I don't know if I can read. Got my coffee though, so that's good. Snippity snap. All right, good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Doing good. You got big Memorial Day weekend plans?
Well, we're going to Kansas City to see my family. So
Fun.
yeah.
Kansas City, one of my favorite spots. You ever make it up to the Nelson Adkins Museum there?
Yeah. I love it.
My wife and I go there a lot. It's one of our favorites. We're about due for another trip up there, so got to do that. Head up and see Aunt Pam and Uncle Roger, and maybe go antiquing at the Brass Armadillo, all that good stuff.
Brass Armadillo.
You like that place?
I've never been in, but
Yeah, you
always
got it.
wanted
Nick,
to.
when you're up there, if you have a free minute, it's awesome. It makes Relics look like a little podunk little shop. So yeah, Imad Adams is here. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. So why do I know this? Why do I know? We've got the live chat going on here, folks. So what does that mean? You can leave your comments, you can ask questions, and I can interact with you. That's what makes this show so much more fun, is to be able to do that, to interact with y'all. Let me know where you're watching from, Imad. I hope I'm saying that right. Tell me if I've got it right or wrong. We've had viewers from all over the world, international viewers. I haven't seen Sax Boy on here yet today, my brother from Sweden. We've had people from the Philippines and Nigeria and Australia and Gelji, is it Gelji? Gelji? I don't know how to say that, but hi, welcome to the show. Good morning. All right, I've got all the business stuff out of the way. We've been rambling and just making a lot of noise, so why don't we dig into some cool stuff here? Oh, my beautiful wife is on the show today because yesterday was her last day of school. She teaches kindergarten. And enjoying a relaxing day at home with the dogs, and yeah, you know, first day off from teaching school. So love ya. Thanks for being here. Whew. All right, what do we got, Jordan?
Well, why don't you tell us about your shirt and watch?
Oh, shirt and watch, yeah. Like I said, I'm in repeats. You've probably seen it. This is a new shirt for me though, so I've only worn it once on the show, I think. I got this at a resale shop, or what do you call it? Anyway, I got it for like $6. It's called Premier International, and yeah, cool, man. It's got Birds of Paradise on it, and it's comfy. It fits. Can't beat it for $6. So that's the shirt. The watch is my Bulova watch there. Ding, 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 ding. Blackface, metal band, all that good stuff. All right. So that's the shirt and the watch. When I have more exciting shirts and more exciting watches to talk about, we'll share them, right? Putting on the gloves. It's glove up time because we don't want to get these horns all fingerprinty. Kermit likes the shirt. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I like this shirt too. It's comfy cozy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to close those latches because I want to show you this case. This is an ideal gift for the trumpet player in your life. It's a baby. This is a Phaeton pocket trumpet. So what is a pocket trumpet, you say? Well, A pocket trumpet is a trumpet you can fit in your pocket. I mean, you have to have a pretty big pocket, but it'll fit nicely in any overhead compartment on an airplane, so you could travel with it, take it all over the world with you. Or, you know, you can put it in a smaller little gig bag and stuff it in your pocket or your suitcase or whatever. But check this out. This is a super cool instrument. This is the Phaeton, and let me get the model right on this. If I can get my eyes to work here. This is the PH-TP, so Phaeton trumpet, the model 3030 pocket trumpet. So what do we have here? We have it's a full-size trumpet, and so what makes it pocket-sized is they've just taken all of the tubing and flipped it, you know, like squished it in, bent it, rerouted it, so it basically compacts the horn down to this itty-bitty size. But it still is a full-size B-flat trumpet. This is a high-grade trumpet. It's a good quality instrument. But it just makes it more compact, so you can do all kinds of things with it. You can have fun. But any trumpet player would love to have a pocket trumpet. Just as, you know, a practice instrument, you can take it with you anywhere. You can practice anywhere you want. But you could also perform with it. This has got a medium-large bore. It's silver-plated. We've got heavyweight top and bottom valve caps on there. So it's got some added mass to add some resonance to it. Just standard metal finger buttons, nothing fancy on there in that regard. But man, just a great little trumpet. You know, there's your tuning slide. You know, everything's normal on there. The second valve slide is normal. You've got the finger hook, or the thumb hook, I'm sorry, on the first valve slide. The third slide is a little bit more tricky. That's got the added curve in it. I'm not gonna try to pull that out, but trust me, it does move. You've got water keys on both the first and third valves. And I don't know if you can see the Phaeton logo on there. There you go. Phaeton is a relatively new company to the scene. They've been around for, I don't know, I want to say 20 years or something to that regard. A partner company with Sax Dakota, which I've shared with you on the show before. My old boss, actually, Pete LaPlaca, owner of these companies, back from the LA Sax days, after he sold off LA Sax and then started a new company, Sax Dakota and Phaeton. So he's the guy in charge of these things, but he makes good quality stuff, guys. This is a really nice pro-grade pocket trumpet. So you can find this on our website right now, and it's at a special deal because this actually is a used one, but I mean, like very lightly, barely even used. It looks brand spanking new. It even has all of the unused new accessories in it with the polished cloth and valve oil and all that good stuff. Comes with a mouthpiece. Really cool mouthpiece there, kind of vintagey looking mouthpiece. So this thing's ready to go. I can ship it to you today. You can check it out at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 and take home this Phaeton pocket trumpet. When you hold it like that, it kind of looks like a miniature tuba, which is kind of cool. You know, you gotta love that, right? It's just itty bitty. It's so cute. It's just adorable. Okay. All right. Well, that's the pocket trumpet, guys. Like I said, great graduation let's try that again. Great graduation gift. Just a great birthday gift, a wedding gift, a anniversary gift. What other things can you? Mother's Day, Father's Day. Mother's Day's already passed, but Father's Day's coming up. So for the dad trumpet player in your life, what do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, Memorial Day. What other days are there?
Kermit is asking, how much money is it? $895. $895. That's it. $895. Cheaper than a brand new student model trumpet. Guys, it's a sweet deal. You just need to pick one of these up. John Gage says pocket trumpet is so cool. Yes, it is. I think John knows this horn well. I love little pocket trumpets, says Peyton. All right, I do too. If I were a trumpet player, I would totally have a pocket trumpet because they're just awesome. All right, you can get pocket cornets too. You can get, well, I wouldn't call them a pocket trombone, but they make a, maybe we'll get one someday, I don't know. They make a soprano trombone, also known as a slide trumpet, which is a little trombone about that big. plays in the same key and range as a trumpet does, but it's a trombone. Kind of cool. All right, so that's horn number 1. What's next, Jordan? I'm off the rails today.
What is next? Music.
Music.
Of course.
All right, so what do we have coming up on Monday here in the United States? We have a holiday called Memorial Day. I said that with like a couple of extra M's in there. Memorial Day. So what Memorial Day is in our country is the day we have set aside to remember those who have served in our military and fought for our freedoms and died for those freedoms. So we set aside a day, actually there's a few days that we set aside a year to remember those who have fought for what we get to enjoy here in the U.S., our freedoms and whatnot. So we won't be here on Monday, by the way. We'll be closed. It's a national holiday, so there won't be an episode, but maybe I'll figure out a way to get online. I don't know. I'm not making any promises, but suffice it to say, I won't be here on Monday, but I will be back Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central. So this week, as far as music is concerned, I've been talking about female artists that I love. And so I'm kind of combining the idea of Memorial Day with a female artist or a female group that I really love. And this is maybe a controversial choice for some because this group has been very controversial over the years with their various political beliefs and ideals. As I've said, we don't talk about politics or religion or anything on this show. So I won't get into that, but I can say that this group is a fantastically talented group of young ladies. Well, they're not necessarily young anymore. I mean, they're all moms and whatnot. The group is the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. We won't get into why they're just called the Chicks now, but they are a trio of not just beautiful ladies, but beautiful talent. Each one of them can sing and play and do everything, and their sound is iconic. They're multi-Grammy Award winners. They have millions of albums sold, multi-platinum albums. They're just icons in the industry. And the song that I wanted to share of theirs for you in light of Memorial Day coming up is the song called Travelin' Soldier. I think I have mentioned at one time a mix CD that my wife made for me called STMGC. So what would STMGC stand for? It stands for Songs That Make Greg Cry. I'm a crier. I'm a weeper. It's what I do. So yeah, she compiled all of these songs that, like the instant I hear them, I'm just a sobbing mess. So this is one of those songs. This one isn't on that mix, but she'll probably add it to the playlist because I think she created the playlist. And if she didn't, she can because she's at home on the couch apparently. So the song is Travelin' Soldier, and it's a story about a young 18-year-old girl who meets this boy on his getting ready to head off to Vietnam, and they fall in love. And as the stories go, he doesn't make it back, and it's sad. It's just heart-wrenching, and it's just a story that has been told time and time again in our country. I mean, war is just a ridiculous thing, is it not? I mean, we got war in Ukraine and in Gaza and just everything going on in the world. It's just stupid. But the song is beautiful, and it's a very heartwarming, touching story. I will add it to the playlist. You just listen to it and understand what's going on there and appreciate the sheer talent of these young ladies performing this song. The song is Travelin' Soldier by the group The Chicks. It's just beautiful, guys. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to add it to the playlist right now. For those of you unaware, I have made a playlist on Spotify called Wake Up with Greg, and it is available to the public, so you should be able to search for it and find it and listen to all of the songs I've suggested on this show for the past 7. Today's episode 70, right? I think we should decide that episode 70. 70 episodes! Can you believe it? It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Never thought I'd be doing this in a million years. But I'm having a blast, and hopefully you are too. All right. How about the next horn?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I got another one here. We'll put the fingerprinty gloves back on here. Why not? I probably don't need them with this particular horn, and you'll see why in a moment. But, you know, we got a tradition around here that we put the gloves on when we touch the horns. So we're going to do that one more time. Got to find the right finger holes there. All right. For those of you who've seen this before, you know what this is. For those of you who haven't, you're like, what the heck is that? That looks like a, you know, a bedroll or something you carry a portable tent in or something, right? Well, no, it's not. It's a musical instrument case. Oh, you can hear the zipper. Zip. Zip. All right, what do we have here? Oh, holy smokes, guys, come on. Come on, what is this? It's a robot. No, it's not a robot. Well, kind of, I guess, a robotic saxophone, maybe? I mean, it doesn't play by itself. You have to play it. This is the Yamaha YDS-150, Yamaha Digital Saxophone. That's exactly what it is. This is an electronic digital saxophone. It comes with its own sounds built into it, but you can plug this into any sound module and, you know, utilize the entire world of sound that is available to you. A lot of guys like one of these to, you know, basically be able to play a saxophone, but sound like anything else you want to sound like. You can sound like an electric guitar. You can sound like a flute. You can sound like a piano. You can sound like a drum set. You can do whatever you want with these things. They're supremely versatile and extremely cool. And this model, they've created it to be more saxophone-like than any other previous models. It actually has a metal, like soprano saxophone style bell, a brass bell on it for sound projection. I think you get up in there, the electronics are all up in there. The key layout is as close to an actual saxophone layout. In fact, it's almost identical to a saxophone. So if you play the saxophone, you can play this without even thinking about it. It actually has, you know, the nice mother of pearl key touches on there. Everything else is plastic, so it has a kind of a little plasticky feel, but it's well made and it feels good, performs well. You've got all your side keys. You've even got the high F sharp that we talk about. You've got the front F that we talk about on all of these professional instruments. But what's cool on the back of this thing is you've got 2 octave keys as opposed to just going up. You can go up or down. I think with this thing you can have like a 12 octave range. All the other buttons on here allow you to like change the volume on it. You can change your settings to choose your sound on the fly. It's got next to your thumb hook there, it's got like a little pitch bend wheel, which is kind of cool. Little kind of a toggle joystick kind of thing, so you can like, you know, change your voices. You can you know, do some pitch bend effects, all kinds of different cool things. It's got auxiliary input, so you can plug something else into this and play through it. It's got headphone jack, so you can, a great instrument for practicing, by the way, if you want to be able to play at home or in like a hotel room or an apartment or something where you need to be quiet. It comes with actually a real mouthpiece and reed, so you get a much more authentic feel to it as a saxophone would feel. So, man, just a supremely cool instrument, a lot of fun. Even if you don't play saxophone, you could probably play this. Again, it's a lot of fun. It's a useful tool. It's not just a toy. You can do all kinds of things with it. So this is the Yamaha YDS, am I saying that right? I've got to be saying that right, am I? Yeah, YDS 150, Yamaha Digital Sax 150. Available on our website right now. Peyton, pop goes the electric saxophone. Pop goes the weasel as well, yeah. All right, so that is the Yamaha YDS 150 digital saxophone, available on our website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And I can ship this to you today. What a wonderful weekend prize gift that would be. Gift for yourself, gift for someone else. You know, someone you love, someone you hate, I don't know. Let's not talk about hate on this show. What am I doing? Jordan, you gotta rein me in, brother. I don't know. You need a stick, or what's the shepherd's crook that you just pull me off the stage there? Something like that. All right, I can't find the zipper on this thing. There we go, I got it. It's the gloves. It's gotta be the gloves. All right, we'll get that out of the way. There we go. Yamaha YDS 150 digital saxophone, live on our website right now. Samuel D, do you have the new model without the belt? I don't have the new model without the belt. To be completely honest, I'm unaware of the new model. That shows you how much I know, but Yamaha's been a little shy with their information lately, so if it's from Yamaha and it's new and it's available, we can get it. So if you're interested, yeah, we can do that. But I'll look into that for sure. Where are y'all watching from, Samuel? And is it Jelgy or Jelly? I don't know. Imad, all you folks out there that haven't responded yet to tell me where you're from, I'd love to know. But if not, I'm just glad you're here. So thank you.
All right, well, why don't you tell us something cool?
All right, show you something cool. There's a review by Better Sax. It is quite the upgrade. Good to know. Better Sax is a really cool site, teaching folks how to play the saxophone a lot better. So the something cool thing, in honor of Memorial Day, I wanted to share with you something special about my grandfather Axel. Yeah, Axel. My mom's dad, and he served in the military in World War II. That's a photo of him, the fine looking young man there. He was in the Navy, as you can tell from the Navy uniform there. And he was on a ship called, the call sign of the ship is USS LSM 124. So that is a landing ship medium for those of you who are in the know on the Navy. And it's one of those ships, it would kind of come up and is a support vessel primarily, not like a battle or warship per se, but it would have troops. Then they would bring them up to the shore to bring him in and do all that kind of stuff. So he was a signalman on the ship, you know, with the flags and all that kind of stuff. But he was also named the acting chaplain on his ship. So like I said, we don't talk about religion on here, but I do have to share this because this is just a really cool piece of history that I have of my grandfather. He passed when I was really, really young, so I never got to hear his stories, but I would have loved to. This is a Bible he was presented on his ship. You can see USS LSM 124, Holy Bible, Gideon Bible there. Says presented to Axel J. Walquist, January 1945, acting chaplain on LSM 124, U.S. Navy, World War II. So this is just a very, very special memento for me to keep me close to my grandfather, to remember the service that he did for our country and the service that so many others did. My dad's dad, my other grandfather, had a medical deferment. He wasn't able to serve in the military, but he did serve in his community, doing kind of like George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. Did all the paper drives and neighborhood security and neighborhood watch, that kind of stuff. So I don't remember specifically what that was called. I just recently learned that, honestly. So, but certainly an honorable service as well. So guys, get out there, take the time this weekend. Even if you're not in the U.S. and this isn't your holiday, everybody in the world is in a country that has been at war in one time or another, and you've had veterans that have served and given their lives for the causes they believe in. So remember them, honor them, lift them up, and especially those they left behind as well. So it's a time to come together, put all the differences aside, and just share some love, guys. So that is my just super cool story about my grandfather, my mom's dad, Axel. He's awesome. All right, and guys, listen to their stories. I never got to hear Grandpa Axel's stories because, like I said, he passed when I was really young. But man, there's a lot of veterans still out there. So yeah, take the time to hear what they've got to say about their experiences. They will thank you for it, and you will thank them for it. It'll make you a better person. All right, so Mifar is here, Sky Waver. I'm not sure what that means, but welcome to the show. We've got one more horn to show you today, and it is a horn. In fact, it is a French horn. This is one I've got on special on the website because it is what we call a demo model. So it's been on display a little bit in one of our stores. Still brand new and all of that, but because it's been here a while, it's priced to move. So this is the Yamaha Allegro double French horn. What do I mean by double French horn? Well, there's single horns and double horns. So the double horn can play in B flat and in F. This one happens to have a detachable bell. So I did this the last time. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be successful at doing this again this time. We're getting this bell on in one shot here. Look at that, like a pro, come on now. All right, so the bell is detachable, it's threaded, but easy to put on and off. So it makes it a bit more portable because when these are just in their regular kind of cases with the fixed bell, they're a little unwieldy as far as the cases are concerned. But so double horn versus single horn, you can see, I don't know if you can see it on there. We've got two sets of slides here, okay? So you've got the B flat slides and then the F slides, and the triggers are what allow you to switch between the B flat and the F. So you've got the three traditional rotors here with the fourth rotor, which is what changes your changes going from the one set of slides to the other. This is all yellow brass. This is what I would call an intermediate to upper level French horn. So for your advancing junior high or high school players that need a double horn, the single horns are a little restrictive when you get into a bit more advanced playing. So super, super cool horn. This is the Yamaha Allegro double French horn. So yeah, it's got all the nickel silver appointments, nickel silver spatula keys, water keys, and so on. This is a really beautiful horn. What is Mafar saying here? We got Signalman is a sky, oh, okay, Navy slang. Thank you, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. So yes, that makes more sense. A sky waver or skivvy waver, okay. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. I will remember that for future stories about my grandfather. He's a skivvy waver. All right. So there we go. That is the Yamaha Allegro double French horn. You've got the slide poles here with the rings, which make it easier to adjust your tuning on here. There's one on the back side as well for both slide sections. I don't know if you can see that in there. I'll zoom in. Woo! All right, so I think I've told you all there is to tell you about this. This is a great upgraded horn, perfect for the advancing junior high or high school player, a perfect graduation gift or birthday gift as well. This one is on special on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, and we can chat about it. So let me see if I can, these go on and come off pretty easily, but it's just a little awkward where I'm sitting here, so, but I got it, no problem. Look at that. So we can put this back in its case. Nice and easy, fits right where you want it to go. This comes with a mouthpiece as well, so full setup, ready to roll, plus all your accessories and polished cloths and all that good stuff. So that is the Yamaha Allegro double French horn. The specific model, if you want to know, is the YHR for Yamaha horn 570DAL. D for detachable bell, AL for Allegro. So there you go. That's the final horn of the day. So there we are. It comes in a beautiful, looks like just a giant suitcase, but there it is. Really cool. Nice and compact. Easier to lug around than, like I said, the kind of weird shaped French horn with the fixed bell. Personal preference on that, whether you like the fixed bell or the detachable bell. There's no real advantage one way or the other than, like I said, the portability of it. I guess maybe with a detachable bell, you can probably also swap out bells if you wanted to do that. It's like different materials or whatnot. So a lot of fun there. All right, so that's the third horn, Jordan. What do we have left?
How about a inspirational quote?
Inspirational quote, sure, I've got that. Samuel D is saying, thanks for sharing the memory of your grandfather and that beautiful horn. It's good to see people sharing their passion and their loved ones. Thank you, Samuel D. I really appreciate that. Where are you watching from, my friend? If you can tell me, I would love to know. Give you a shout out to your folks out there, wherever you may be. I'm here in Springfield, Missouri, for those of you who don't know. I mean, I've said it 1.5 million times. Quebec, oh, fantastic, Quebec. I've been to Quebec. My wife and I did a travel up in Canada when I was working with the LA Sax Company, kind of a business trip, but we went up, saw a really awesome music festival up there in Quebec. What was the band? My wife is still watching. It's Possession Simple, something like that. Kind of a punkish rock horn band. It's super cool. I think we still have the CD from way back in the day, but man, I can't remember the name of the festival. I don't know if my wife knows. She can chime in on there, but it was some music festival in downtown Quebec. It was really cool. Anyway, so that is, and this was back in the late 90s, Samuel, so I don't know how old you are. You may not have even been around then. Yeah. So inspirational quotes. We're kind of coming up to the end of the show here. This is a quote from a gentleman by the name of Joshua Logan. And the link that I have to him, because I've talked about some of his works on here before, but maybe you didn't realize it. He's an American theater and film director, playwright, and screenwriter, and actor. He shared a Pulitzer Prize for co-writing the musical South Pacific. I've talked about South Pacific on the show before because I got to perform in that in high school, one of my all-time favorite musicals. Got to share that with my beautiful friend Lisa. She was Rosie in Bye Bye Birdie that we also did, but she was also in South Pacific as one of the nurses. Here's what Joshua Logan has to say about music. He says, music has a poetry of its own, and that poetry is called melody. Music has a poetry of its own, and that poetry is called melody. Something to think about. Keep that in your minds and hearts. So we're kind of at the end of the show, folks. Makes me sad because I have to say goodbye to you all, but we will be back next week. Like I said, Monday will be closed. There won't be a show on Monday unless I come up with something crazy. Who knows? But we'll let you know if that happens or not. But otherwise, be sure to come back Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra channel on the YouTubes. And, Festival International de Jazz is what that festival was, Samuel. So there you go, if that one helps. Thanks, love. Appreciate the input there. So we're at the end of the show. I like to leave you with this last thought. Helping people make meaningful music. You know what? Stop, back up. First of all, remember your veterans. Remember your service members who fought and died for the liberties that you get to enjoy. So that's the last thing I wanted to say. And then finally, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. You guys have a great holiday weekend. Love you. Thanks for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.